Hi, I'm Kat. I haven't planned anything to say or do on this video, but I'm going to just ad lib and see what happens. Um, okay, so thus the cat ears, and I'm going to introduce myself saying, I'm 52 and doing pretty well for my age. A little bit. Besides myself, now I've gotten quite a history in the mental health system here in America, and I plan on making some changes. I do have a degree in psychology, and I have a school I've started, and I have a podcast, and I have 6 poetry ebooks published, 2 more on the way. And I just want to talk about how my life has been. I'm recently divorced. It's been a year. And it's been a very adventurous year and the most eventful year of my life, like all put together. Everything that's happened in the past year is the most eventful my life has ever been. And my car sure shows it, and now it has like 130,000 miles on it. But yeah, so I'm here to introduce myself and also my best friend, Beck, and she will be on the next video. And hopefully we'll have something cool going on then. I wanted to show you a little bit of my surroundings here. Right now, I'm in an RV park staying in the landlord's house because my trailer kind of broke down. But she's between maintenance men and a lot of stuff's going on. She has her own drama. But really, so this is me basically coming back from the dead, coming back to see my children and continue raising them after the divorce. It was very hard for me to stay close to my ex. He's a narcissist, and I had PTSD really bad, and I just ran. I mean, we're talking trying to find a job and finding a job in New York versus Texas where I lived and driving all the way there and then driving back. Going to Austin, going to Dallas, going to Georgia and Florida versus Texas the past year. So here we are, and I welcome you to my life. I will be pointing out some important things like, yes, why is it 5 a.m. in the morning and I'm wide awake and I never even slept through the night? So yeah, I'm having issues with my medicine right now, and straightened my crown. Yeah. See, I've got my medicine in a drawer here, and all my clothes stacked up for the days. Flowers I put in the glass/vase without any water, so they died immediately. Trying to get some gifts together for graduation for my both my daughters and my new son-in-law high school graduations, and yeah, doing that. If you can tell, this room looks like the inside of a gun safe, honestly. Someone painted it to look like a dungeon, so I kind of feel like I'm in a dungeon. It's a little bit depressing, but no more than what I'm used to, really. And there's my bed, and you can see I've been working on my bed all night, which is nothing new, really. A makeshift curtain is really pretty fabric. But yes, so the amount of work that I get done in a day is pretty minimal compared to a lot of people because, with the issues I have going on, sometimes it's a miracle that I'm even getting out of bed, honestly. And so I take it upon myself to just take it day by day and be glad that I'm alive, be glad that I'm given another day that I can, try and help out, and not just, coexist with people. um, like I put in the bio, I feel like a half human versus a human now. Like I'm half spirit now, or like half ghost or something. Like, seriously? My roommate says this house is haunted with all of her spiritual family that has gone on. She'll be right in the middle of like cleaning and then talking to one of them. And she gets my attention every once in a while. Like, she's having a hard time with tenants. Apparently it's very hard to evict people, and they send her to court, a lot of times, and because she's just trying to do her job. And yeah, so there's a lot of difficulty. And guess what? I'm here, a go-between. She feels safe with me and she feels calm. There's something in my voice that's very calming. And then I also help people laugh. So I'm trying to be funny right now. But I'll get to the point. Like, I have books stacked up here. As you can see, the floor is not finished. And I'm kind of gaining weight from my psych meds. See? Kind of looks like I'm pregnant. Yeah. Yeah. Just so you don't ask me, right? I try to take my meds as prescribed, and that is hard for a lot of people in the mental health system. If we don't want to have a high, if we don't want to feel like we're drugged out and like we drank too much alcohol or something, like literally that's online that describes one of my meds. So the adverse side effects could be a feeling of change in that, I drank too much alcohol. I know what that feels like, and I don't want to feel like that all the time. I have 4 children that I have to be there for. I have work I have to be there for. I have to take care of myself. I'm not doing that if I'm totally drugged out all the time, right? And a lot of people are seeking that drugged out feeling just to escape from reality. And I understand that. I really, really do. Part of living is going through pain. But honestly, why choose drugs when you can, make other changes in life? They tell you the definition of insanity when you leave the hospital is going back to the same situation and not making any changes or expecting any changes. So, yeah, I have really changed my life. And it's really starting to work for me. I have some help with some of my bills. I have some family paying for some of my bills, which is very, very nice. I really appreciate that. I'm hoping that won't be the situation for very much longer. I do get disability, but I'm working. I'm trying to show that I can try and work. But anyway, so this is how my life has been going lately. And I suffer from schizoaffective bipolar type disorder. And it's just a cross between schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. Yeah, and in the past, I used to be diagnosed with more mania, and then just within the past year or two, like depression and anxiety. And I just recently learned in the hospital that mania, unfortunately, has to do with laughing and smiling too much. honestly. We better not smile, we better not laugh, or we could get blamed for being crazy, right? Um, so really that's the only thing that I wanted to touch on today, is introduce myself. And I'm self-proclaimed crazy. I just like to have fun, and I like to find humor in things. You'll see me, laughing at myself and doing things that make other people laugh. And when Beck and I are together, we have a great time. And she's beautiful, and she's really been through a whole lot, and really starting to put our life back together again. So these are like two comeback stories coming together, and then our marvelous adventures. Yes, I went to New York, and I was in New Jersey. I've been in 3 hostels, and yeah, even hooked up with a guy in a hostel. Can you believe? I mean, I was like 51 and he was 24. How does that happen? I was ready to go see my boyfriend, who turned out to be like a scam. And so I was dressed pretty skimpy. It was just him on my schedule that day. And it didn't turn out like that, that's for sure. But that was something for the memory book, that's for sure. Mother's Day is tomorrow. I'm really excited about that. I have 4 moms to celebrate. My mom, a stepmom, my ex-mother-in-law, and I'm going to her house tomorrow. Can you imagine that? Ex-mother-in-law's house I'm going to for Mother's Day. How often does that happen? I mean, it's just how awesome our family is. And then my daughter, who is a mother to 2 of my granddaughters, and they are absolutely beautiful. My whole family is absolutely beautiful. And you will be seeing them tomorrow on Mother's Day. In fact, we have a 12 o'clock hike. And honestly, I'm like, where is a place to hike in this area? Like, is it just going to the park? There's no mountains, there's no hills. Might as well be rice land. And they're bringing sandwiches. These are my wonderful children, by the way. And it's like, why don't we just have Children's Day? Like, for us 52-year-old moms or parents, it's like, okay, we've been away, or we live away from our children, and we want that connection back. And I want that connection back with my own mom. And I'm just at that point in my life. That's why I'm here. I came back, and I had been a victim of the mental health system here, honestly. A victim of the American mental health system. And now I'm getting my master's degree in mental health counseling and starting my own school, and have a lot to say, and I can really help out a lot. And yeah, so in fact, I've gotten some really good advice not to focus so much on work right now, and just be creative, and let those juices fly, right? And see what happens. So part of that is sharing with you my talent to advance new ideas and to marshal ideas into facts. So I'll be concentrating on, how to do that the best way possible, in today's time. I mean, like, so much is happening in this world that we really have to, hone in on something we can help out with. I mean, if we don't help out